Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group Haji. We want to explain to you all under the title is culture. This is the presentation of English language. Yes, maybe. Yes. The first presentation is Aji.
Capture 1. The vocabulary. Please repeat after me. Number 1. Architecture. Its meaning is architecture. Number 2. Particularly. Its meaning is khususnya. Number 3. Mosque. Its meaning is masjid. Number 4. Palace. Its meaning is istana. Number 5. Culture. Its meaning is budaya. Number 6. Edifice. Its meaning is bangunan-bangunan. Number 7. Marble. Its meaning is marmer.
Architecture. Perhaps the most important expression of Islamic art is architecture, particularly that of the mosque. Through the edifice, the effect of varying cultures within Islamic civilization can be illustrated. The North Africa and Spanish Islamic architecture, for example, has Roman Byzantine elements, as seen in the Great Mosque of Cairo, which contains marble and porphyry columns for Roman and Byzantine buildings, in the Alhambra Place at Granada, or in the Great Mosque of Cardona.
Vocabulary: art, seni. Produce, diproduksi. Onward, ke depan. Inhabit, berpenduduk. Calligraphy, kaligrafi. Painting, lukisan. Front, mengerutkan dahi. Idolatry, pemberhalaan.
Okay, I will continue the presentation from my group. Let's
Art. Islamic art encompasses the visual art produced from the 7th century onward by people, not necessarily Muslim, who lived within the territory that was inhabited by Muslim population. It includes fields as varied as architecture, calligraphy, painting, and ceramic, among others.
That's all from me. Will be continued by my friend. Thanks.
I will explain the image matches the Islamic view.
Image. Making images of human beings and animals is frowned on in many Islamic cultures and connected with law against idolatry common to all Abrahamic religions. As Abdullah ibn Mas'ud reported that Muhammad said, "This will be the most severely punished by Allah on the day of resurrection will be the image makers." Reported by Al-Bukhari Al-Fat 10 space 30 Act 2.
The next one will be my friend. Okay, thank you.
Okay, now we talk about the vocabulary. The first vocabulary is calendar. The meaning is calendar. Fortune. The meaning is kekayaan. Lunar calendar. The meaning is kalender lunar. Coinciding. The meaning is bertepatan. Okay, the next is about calendar. The formal beginning of the Muslim era was chosen to be the Hijrah in 622 CE, which was an important turning point in Muhammad's fortunes. The assignment of this year as the year 1 AH or New Hijrah in the Islamic calendar was reportedly made by Khalif Umar. It is a lunar calendar with days lasting from sunset to sunset.
Okay, Islamic holidays fall on fixed days of the lunar calendar, which means that they occur in different seasons in different years in the Gregorian calendar. The most important Islamic festival are Eid al-Fitr on the 1st of Shawwal, marking the end of the fasting month Ramadan, and Eid al-Adha on the 10th of Dhul Hijjah, coinciding with the pilgrimage to Mecca. So, the Muslim on the first Ramadan, we fasted for 30 days. Yeah, 30 days. And after that, we celebrate our fast day. I think so. Thank you.
Lunar calendar. Lunar calendar is a calendar system based on the calculation of the phase of the moon. Every day in this calendar signifies the location of a moon in its evolution. The majority of the lunar calendar is a calendar that is not purely based on calculation of the date on the moon phase, but also takes into account the change of season affected by the circulation of the lunar calendar that is in the world and is still used. For example, first, Badri calendar, Hijriyah calendar, Javanese calendar, Sundanese calendar.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I will explain to you about past continuous tense. The past continuous tense, also known as the past progressive tenses, refers to continuing action or state that was happening in some point in the past. The past continuous tense formed by combining the past tense of to be and then present participle or verb ing. The past continuous tense divided into four. The first, positive. The example of positive past continuous tense is she was washing my clothes at 7 o'clock last night. And then negative, she was not washing my clothes at 7 o'clock last night. And then interrogative, was she washing my clothes at 7 o'clock last night? And then negative interrogative, was not she washing my clothes at 7 o'clock last night?
Okay, all of you, now I will explain about grammar lesson by the title Past Continuous Tense. In this lesson, I want to show you about how to form a past continuous and when to use a past continuous. Let's start. Look at the sentence. The sentence for positive. You were watching television when your mother came. The formula for positive is subject, you, they, we, were, verb ing. You were watching is to be past continuous tense, and mother came is to be the past simple tense. And the next, we can change the sentence to negative. The formula for negative is subject, you, they, we, were, not, verb ing. You were not watching television when your mother came. In this sentence, for negative, we must add the word not, the mean to be wasn't or weren't. And now we change to question or interrogative. Were you watching television when your mother came? The formula for question is were, subject, you, they, we, verb ing. The important one for interrogative, we put the past form of verb to be was or were in front of, and the last we must add a question mark. And the last, we change to negative interrogative. Were not you watching television when your mother came? The formula is were not subject, you, they, we, verb in, and question mark. And for negative interrogative, it's same like interrogative, but we must add a word not between to be were and subject. And now, how to form a past continuous? We use past form of verb to be was or were. Usually, we can call that by auxiliary verb. We can different that by the subject. For the example, I was, he was, she was, it was, you were, they were, we were. And we use verb in, and this is usually we can call that by main verb. So, when to use a past continuous? The first, when to describe a long action in the past and have start before specific time, and the long action is continuing after the specific time. The mean we have did it in the past and we finished it in the past. For example, it was watching television at that moment. The second, to describe a long action in the past interrupted by a short action, that action usually the past simple. For example, I was watching television when he called. The third, for something that we plan before a certain time in the future. For example, I was flying to Dubai, but the meeting was cancelled.
Okay, maybe this is presentation from us. The culture is Islamic, not the prophet. Yes, the Islamic. I'm sorry. Before the culture of Islamic in the world. I hope to you all to understanding and read and stay at home. Don't go anywhere. Don't go any place. Don't go from your home. Good luck in our life. Good luck in your life. Keep enjoy for life. Stay at home because COVID-19 is around you. Okay, the last. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.